welcome back to Parasite Eve 2. I am tired. However, the world needs saving. And if I don't do it, who will? By me, I mean our hero S. Our hero S. Aya. For I am not really doing anything. All the credit goes to her. Oh. So I tried to record an episode and failed miserably. Was actually very funny. How terrible it went. I just was not in the right place spiritually. The gods had not blessed me with a calm, tranquil nature that day, being yesterday. There was much swearing and self-criticism, which is not entirely unusual. However, normally I can keep it to my inside voice. So we were looking to escape and drive to the shelter. However, that plan has clearly been rocked as some NMCs have destroyed our car. We subsequently destroyed the NMCs, so that seems like a fair trade. So last time, I believe we were fighting Golem number 9, and we won, but we also were subjected to a tyranny of flashbacks showing that Aya, or someone she knows, had spent time in what looked like a laboratory setting and was experimented on, which, to be fair, would make a lot of sense, as she clearly has powers. We will continue our destruction of these beastly creatures. I am in the mood to destroy. but in a very relaxed manner, of course. Almost in a psychopathological way. A psychopathological way. I need a car, Douglas. Give me a car. Perhaps we could utilize Flint the dog as our noble and mighty steed. I feel like the NMCs would cower in fear at the sight of me and Kyle riding towards them with our guns blazing on top of the bold and ferocious pupper. He really is a very good boy. We will buy some more ammo and refuel our electronic stun gun. And in this episode we will be looking to fix Douglas's truck. So let's see what commences. I have been having very odd dreams. Very odd dreams lately. I start back, or rather, in general, just begin university next week, and there is a lot of angst and nerves surrounding that, I assume, leading to my brain terrorizing me utterly and truly. With horrible nightmares. They have been very interesting, though alarming also. I have been using a lot of my time playing a new game. It's not new in the world, but new for me. Oh my goodness. You son of a bitch. I'll fucking rip your heart out. God damn it. Oh, it's a spooky spider. Anyway, I have been playing Dragon Quest 11. And that has been a very enjoyable game. I think I purchased it about a week ago. And I've played around 25 hours. So, about 3 to 4 hours a day. I am in the tail end of my summer holidays and have a lot of free time, and so Dragon Quest 11 has really saved my bacon. It's really rescued my ham. It has really salvaged my lardons. Oh dear, these things are everywhere, honestly. Cease living. I don't know why there are so many of them. Has really I don't know any more words for rescue. I really wanted to continue going with the saved my bacon theme. I know many other words for pig produce. However, my brain cannot think of words for synonymous with rescuing. Resuscitated my gammon. If you can think of any alternatives to saved my bacon, I would gladly like to hear them. So we have successfully got gas, and it looks like we are ready to. Get out of here. It looks like we're ready to get out of here. So let's do that. Frankly, I'm sick to death. Sick to death of these spiders and bats. And honestly, could use a change of scenery. Exploring and adventure. It's good for the soul. Hello, dog. Hello. Oh, we're playing the circly circle game. Whoa. Ring a rosie's a pocket full of posies. Dash it, we all fall down. Oh dear. Flint has hypnotized Aya. I no longer have control of her, and he has Aya under his demonic spell. Oh dear. Alright, dog. That's enough of that. Come get some biscuits. I find it very funny that as humans we have so many types of food. Not types of food, obviously. There's more to be said after that. Types of food in the shape of animals. Like, we have jelly snakes, spiders, pigs, bats. We have jelly babies, jelly-shaped humans that we eat. Hello, hiya girlfriend. Long time no talk. We were worried about you. Pierce is so nervous. He's pacing like a bear at the zoo. Where'd he go? Well, whatever. Yes, that's right. Hal's still not back. It's totally bizarre. Nah, not a chance. I'm going to go to the shelter, that's right. Jelly snakes. And I wonder how humans would feel if we discovered an animal who made like substitute food versions of us. I personally think we would be terrified and would probably destroy said animal. So yeah, humans are very odd. Very odd. We'll make anything into a shape and eat it. Edible pants. Edible envelopes. Edible pencils. Edible cigarettes. You name it. If it's a shape, we've made it edible. The dog is barking. I hope he is okay. I love that dog more than I love myself. And I love myself very much. What in the shit is this thing? What in holy balls am I looking at here? This could be the freakiest thing I've ever seen. And I am going to turn him into an edible shape. I swear to God, if you hurt that dog, I'll destroy you regardless, but if you hurt the dog, doubly so. Okay, so here we have a big bad man thing, boss, creature, bear. We're gonna blast him in his stupid face. Okay, he got me. Let us increase our damage output and blast him full of lead. I don't have time to take damage. I have no fear from you, my friend. I am on high adrenaline mode because there is a dog underneath you, and should anything happen to him, I don't think I'd get into heaven. I think God himself would smite me if I let that dog be injured. Okay, let's heal. Oh, perfect timing. Apologise for the button mashing, this is very necessary. Fuck you, man. I'm really sorry for the button mashing, it's entirely necessary if I want to shoot him in his big stupid mouth. Oh. Meanie. We reset. Stand here. Power up our ammo. Blast him in the face. Oh, we have injured him severely. He could use a dose of eye drops. Eye drops. Ha. Eye drops. Oh, crap. Crap, crap. Mash the buttons. Nothing relaxing about mashing buttons. I'll tell you what is relaxing though. Mashing potatoes. Mashing potatoes, very relaxing. Reminds me almost of being a child. For some reason. And actually, now that I've mentioned that, I have been taken back to primary 1 to 3. Fuck this asshole. Oh, just please throw me away, I've got no... mash buttons, man. Just throw me already. Where we used to play with sand. Wet sand. And built things. Good times. Being in primary school was just some of the best times. Have we successfully protected the dog? Time will tell. Yeah, primary 1 to maybe primary 4. Just... oh, do I not have... use that? Nope. Okay. Playing with sand. Unironically playing doctor and house, where you would be in a little toy house with a pretend oven and such, and pretend you were doing the dishes with a friend who you would pretend was your wife or husband, however however you decided to play it. So very innocent. No longer. Innocent, no longer. Yeah, a lot of fun. The main draw or purpose of early primary school seemed to be focused a lot around having a good time. I don't want to deal with these. I'm leaving. He can live. Come at me. Bump. Bump. No mercy for the weak. Only the strong shall survive. I would like you to take some time after this video. Oh, there he is. Well done. Well done. He saved the dog. To focus on some of your best childhood memories. Often, hello dog, when looking at the past, we focus, well, this is my own personal bias, we can focus on the negatives, but one thing I enjoy doing, if I'm having a day or a bad night, is running through positive memories, starting back as early as I can go. So I'll try to think what my earliest memory is and attempt to run through my life, essentially. Just to kind of see what I can remember, and when I focus on the good things, I tend to remember more good things that I've kind of forgotten about. So I find that a very fun exercise. Oh, no escaping these guys. For example, my earliest memory, really, is stealing a packet of chocolate chip cookies with a very old friend when I lived in Canada. We stole chocolate chip cookies and hid in the basement and ate them as one would do. And part of me remembers adults shouting on us, wondering where we were. But of course we had just stole cookies, and we're not about to give ourselves up so easily. We were enjoying the fruits of our criminality. Good times. And then I'll try and work my way up from there, essentially, seeing what else about Canada I can remember, and then working through the years to when I moved to Scotland. And although these times were filled with hardships, I will not focus on them. I was reminiscing with a friend, a very good and dear friend, about lost people in our lives. People who had minimal presence chronologically, but seemed to have made a lasting impact. And it's interesting the people we forget and will never meet again. We were discussing the idea of Facebook being used to reconnect briefly with these people, and we were wondering if that was weird to randomly, 20, 30 years later, friend request someone who you'd found from childhood, someone who you were never best friends with, or such. However, you just remembered that they exist and wanted to see where they are now. I have totally ignored the story in this. Essentially, from what I gather, there is a virus that changes the DNA or mitochondria of the host's cells, causing a transformation into those creatures. So what we are learning is that these creatures used to be animals, or indeed humans. And the virus is airborne, and should it be leaked or spread in an outbreak fashion, the world would be in dire straits. Kyle was saying, who would want that? I have no doubt there are people in this world who would love to transform themselves into a very odd dog-like creature I do believe there is an entire subculture based around such an idea. I am hinting towards the furry culture. A very interesting world, really. No judgments, of course. If you're happy with that world, power to you. Totally neglecting this story. I apologise. I do apologise. I've not even read what they've been saying. A travesty, really. You're missing out on some juicy gossip and some top-rate storytelling. All because I am a lazy and mind-frolicking piece of garbage. Unreal. Just neglecting your needs, essentially. Your needs have been neglected by me. My selfish ways. Never really use healing items. Should I just get rid of them? I feel like that will be enough. I apologise for neglecting you. Your needs are very important to me. How could I live without you? I want to know. How could I something without you? If you ever go, how could I ever survive? How could I live? So it appears we have made our way to the end of disc 1. Hooray for us, I could not have done it without you. How could I live without you? If you ever go. I'm auditioning for, certain whatever country's got talent this year. And I'm going to sing that song. Thank you. I assume I've got your vote. So the episode will be ending here. I see no reason to change the disc. It appears a rather fitting end. Just sit with me while I finish my tea. And generally prepare myself mentally for the day ahead. I destroyed my body yesterday. Destroyed it. But only in that destruction will I grow. Destroyed it. Essentially all my muscles they're crying and they're not talking to me. I've been given the silent treatment. Yesterday I was having a weird day, which is why the recording didn't go well. so I destroyed my body. And it kind of worked. I would never want to recommend self-destruction as a way of dealing with your issues, however, through exercise. That's probably a good way to deal with some issues. I recommend exercise. Everyone recommends exercise, but I know that growing up personally, and this is my Jerry Springer sign-off, final thought, with some deep and meaningful philosophical life lessons for you to live and grow by. I rarely used to exercise. I love badminton and stuff in high school, but then I walked a lot, and that was good, but I was very, very skinny, and could barely do a press up or really run or cycle, or there was no stamina. I was just a big skinny fellow. One thing, and this, I don't know if this speaks to anyone, and you've heard it about 1,000,000 times before, but exercise changed my life. Weight training, cycling and swimming just changed the way I view myself, the foods I can eat and get away with, just my general mental and physical health. It is unbelievably good. Well, better. There was a point in my life where I was overdoing it as a means to fix myself, and that was silly. With exercise, sometimes you feel you're not doing enough, but truly 3-4 times a week, half an hour, when you get into it, you find it really hard to get out of it, and your body just wants to do it. And it's a great feeling, watching yourself grow. It's like an RPG like game, like Final Fantasy, where you run around forever doing menial and repetitive tasks, and in that you gain experience and level up to learn new abilities and spells. And that's the kind of thing I'm into, and I just applied that thought process to my own body, and clearly I'm trying to get myself to level 99. I've not learned any lightning or fire or ice spells yet. I'm assuming I'm too low level for that. One day I'm sure they will come. Anyway, the episode's done. I've just got tea left. I've just got some tea left, and I want to finish it. Alright? I should have stopped the episode. I should have stopped it. I swallowed my tea the wrong way. Now I've coughed. It's all went wrong. My eyes are watering. General sense of doom. I've ruined it. I've ruined it all. I've ruined it. Anyway, thank you for watching, if indeed you have. And the next time we will change to disc 2. Oh, and see what awaits us. Alright, so you take care and get some exercise done. And reminisce about the good times. Okay? Have a tea. Listen to some chill music, some churn breaks, Enya, a little bit of air, talkie walkie. More Chiba. All the good stuff. And do good things to your body and your brain. I will see you soon with Disc 2. This has been Let's Play Parasite Eve 2. And this is my very lengthy way of saying goodbye. So take care and goodbye for now. Ciao.